All right, time now for Consumer Confidential with KTLA 5's David Lazarus.
Yeah, he joins us live now. And Laz, a lot of people are talking about what Netflix just reported, a lot of trends that sent their stock falling. Once a streaming powerhouse, suddenly it's hurting. What's going on?
Lauren, to say the stock is falling is an understatement. It is plummeting. At last check, Netflix shares down by nearly 37%. This wipes out roughly $50 billion in Netflix's market value. It's astonishing. Yesterday, after the closing bell, Netflix reported its first quarter results, and the big surprise for investors was a decline of 200,000 subscribers in the first 3 months of the year. That is the first subscriber loss Netflix has reported in more than a decade, and is clearly a huge red flag because this stock is all about growth. And during the pandemic, of course, like most streaming services, Netflix just rode the gravy train on and on. People were locked at home and they were watching streaming services, lots of growth there. But now that we are coming out of the pandemic, and more importantly, now that consumer prices, food, gas, everything are soaring, people are looking for ways to economize. And as I reported the other day, one thing they're looking at is cutting back on their streaming services. And it looks like Netflix is starting to feel the heat from that. Worse, in the current quarter, Netflix says they could lose as many as 2 million more subscribers. No wonder investors are fleeing in droves today. This company does not have a good story to tell at the moment. Right now, it looks like Netflix is hoping to turn things around with two key moves. First, cracking down on password sharing. In the past, the company had kind of shrugged its shoulders at that kind of thing. Now it looks like they're going to put up some limits in place to stop it. Second, Netflix is probably going to introduce an ad-supported, lower-priced tier that will hopefully bring more people back into the tent. But again, with ad support, that's completely different from the Netflix model, which was always, you give us good money, we'll give you good programming without any commercials. You add commercials to the mix, plus a monthly fee, I think a lot of people are going to look at that and think, I don't know. So these are wild cards at the moment for Netflix. At the same time, Disney Plus is also looking at an ad-supported tier, so it's not out of the question that consumers will embrace this. But for today, Netflix is getting hammered.
Well, we've been talking for quite a while about it. We always thought they were over-leveraged, as it was. And, you know, if this continues, they may just have to share the commissary here on the Sunset Bronson.
Right? This is what I'm talking about. This is where all roads lead.
Yep.
We'll pay a little at the door. We'll help out.
Done.
Yep.
Done and done.
Arrogance takes a hit. All right, the average price for a home in the U.S. has hit a new record high, and I'm sure L.A. is contributing to that quite a bit.
Oh, in a big way. Now, on a national basis, this new record high for the median home price is $375,300. Might not sound like a lot by SoCal standards. I'll get back to that in a moment. But it is, again, a record high, and it really speaks to the fact that the housing market is an unfriendly place right now, especially for younger people and first-time home buyers. This record price comes amid tightening inventory. That's been a problem for a few years now, and rising interest rates, which make the cost of buying a home exponentially higher, and that's an issue as well. In fact, at the current 5% interest rate for a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, you'd be paying hundreds of dollars more than you would have just a few months ago. So it's going to be a key issue going forward when we look at that. Now, as you were saying, Glenn, in Southern California, obviously all bets are off. That 375,000 median, that's the nationwide average. Here in LA County, the median is just over $800,000 for a home. In Orange County, the median is $1.2 million. So obviously, SoCal home prices way off the charts. Now, normally, this would be the time when housing is moving from the market. About 40% of existing home sales typically happen between March and June. So we're right in the selling season right now. How it's going to play out this year amid these circumstances, that's an open question.
Yeah, will be interesting to see because interest rates are so much higher than they were even a short time ago. Another thing that so many of us use, food delivery services. And Grubhub might be sold, so I think the question people will have is, how would that affect me as someone who uses Grubhub?
How would that affect me?
No. I mean, not me personally. I mean, everyone that sits at home that orders these foods through these services. Glenn? Glenn's on one
and,
today.
Yeah, me. And, Instacart, all of these companies. So it's fair to say, how is this going to affect me? Because many of us embraced home delivery services during the pandemic. It was easy, it was safe, it was convenient. And now that we're coming out of the pandemic, ever so slowly, Glenn Walker, it's changing, and clearly Grubhub's fortunes signal that things are turning around. Now, Grubhub was acquired by the European food delivery company JustEatTakeaway.com about a year ago. They paid $7.3 billion for Grubhub, making it the European company's U.S. arm, and just 12 months later, Just Eat Takeaway is already looking to sell off Grubhub. This amid concerns from shareholders that Grubhub is a drag on their earnings and that it's preventing a tighter focus on the European marketplace. So if indeed JustEatTakeaway.com abandons Grubhub, they'll probably do so at a loss after that $7.3 billion acquisition. It also is going to be a big change for the European company. They've lost 2/3 of their market value since they've acquired Grubhub. In terms of the bigger picture, I think what this signals is, as we know, delivery is expensive. Nobody's figured out how to do it on the cheap, except maybe Amazon and their economies of scale. As we come out of the pandemic, and especially as more people venture forth to restaurants and to the supermarket, that's going to make delivery even more expensive because you got fewer people using it. I don't know of any companies that have cracked that particular nut, and I don't think Grubhub is going to be the last one that we're going to see with a for sale sign out front. Back to you guys.
Interesting, Laz. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Great to see you.